Hello, I'm TypoHouseGames,
And I am the Nerdy Pika.
and we have a PTCGO Astral Radiance pack opening. There was more, but I was trying to get cards, and I was like, I should probably save some of these for a video. So here we are doing the video.
Or trading.
All right. Well, no, these are all trade locked. I had like 8,000 coins, so I was like, okay, I have 8,000 coins. I'm just gonna dump them all in Astral Radiance because there isn't anything out of
Oh,
Brilliant
yes.
Stars
The
that I
Eevee.
wanted.
The Eevee and
Yeah.
the Dark Patch.
So, ooh, that's a good card. So,
Already?
I don't know if you've seen. Oh, I've talked to you real life about the
Yeah.
Regigigas deck. I want to build it. I have most of the stuff IRL. I just have to sit down and actually get it together. Online, I'm still playing my Arceus Dark Box, so I actually needed another copy of Dark Patch. So I don't need any more. I'm sure we'll get more, but I do not need any more. And then Trek and Choose is just busted.
Can I see? Or
Oh,
not?
sorry. You look at the top card of your deck and you decide if you want it. If you do, you add it to your hand. If you don't, you discard it. It's really good.
That's like Acrobike, but like...
But better? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Glade in this set. That's neat.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. And his ability looked decent.
I haven't actually read it, so I don't know for a fact. Diancie.
Fancy.
That's another really good card.
As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched Pokemon. Basic Pokemon.
So what that does, it stops you from getting bossed.
Ah.
Is the big thing.
That only works on, your non-VMAXs.
Yeah. Another thing, Energy Lotto lets you grab special energies. So some people have started putting it in Mew, so you can grab double turbos and fusion energies and all that. So
Oh,
energy
no.
Energy Lotto's pretty good.
They just buffed Mew again.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, so the thing is, so between the Energy Lotto, the Trekking Shoes, and the Gutsy Pickaxe, because the Gutsy Pickaxe is nice, because you've seen the pickaxe, right?
No.
Okay, hold on. I think I needed one of those Reggies too. Okay, no, I think I'm good on those Reggie Rocks. So Gutsy Pickaxe says, look at the top card of your deck. If it's a fighting energy, you can attach it to, I think, any of your Pokemon. But if it's not, you just add it to your hand. So it's just the one card that basically says draw one card. So it just lets you thin your deck out. So between the Trek and Choose, the Pickaxe, and the Energy Lotto, Mew got a lot of indirect support because they can burn through their cards faster now.
Yeah, they can.
All right, how many Reggies
But fighting
do I
decks just
have?
got buffed.
They did. So a lot of people were waiting on the pickaxe before they started playing Lucario V Star.
Okay.
Ooh, Palkia. That's a good card. It's a shame it's locked.
Origin form.
Yeah, it's such a goofy looking card.
It's a horse, but like worse.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a centaur because it's a fusion between Arceus. Oh, that's a shiny Regirock. And
Decidueye. Hisuian's Decidueye just looks gorgeous. Well, depending on who you ask, it either looks like hot garbage or gorgeous. I'm on the gorgeous.
Ooh, that Radiant Greninja. That was another card I was looking for.
Oh,
my
that
deck.
that looks good.
And there's the Gutsy Pickaxe I was talking about. Reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a fighting energy, attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. If it's not a fighting energy, put it into your hand. So, again, it's best in decks that have fighting Pokemon, but it's also just really good in general.
It really is.
Especially if you're playing like decks with a lot of combo pieces. Oh, that's another card that Mew. Ooh,
Ayo!
look at that. That is a gorgeous card.
Shame it's trade locked.
Well, I mean, I can play it. All right.
That was
That's
anticlimactic.
a Reggie you're lucky. Well, so again, I want to play the Reggie deck. So any of the Reggies are good. I don't think that's the one that they play, but it's not a bad one. So I don't think it's out of the question to ask for one. And talking about like Mew decks, so Mew got another Pokeball. Search your deck for a Pokemon that has no retreat cost. Both Mew and Mew VMAX have no retreat cost, and you can just put it in your hand. So Mew got a lot of item cards to make it like slightly more consistent.
I mean, yeah. And they didn't even, like... They just said, okay, let's make Mew overpowered again.
Well, so the thing is, those cards were not meant for Mew.
But they just said, yes.
Yeah, but 100% Mew definitely benefits from it because Mew is not a very well-made card.
It really isn't.
And it's very frustrating that, stuff that makes... Oh, how many of those do I have? Okay, so
Two.
I have two of those. So I have two Rocks, two Gigas. I need Reggie Dragos. Dragos are important. I don't think I've seen any yet. And then I need Gigas. Gigas is super important too. Oh, look at that Moltres. That is beautiful. Yep, that's definitely getting switched out of the other Moltres in my deck right now.
Hey yo,
And a gold rare Dialga. Look at that.
this pack is like, oh yes.
Busted.
It's a shame they're trade
No,
locked.
I actually want to play Dialga, so I'm not sad at all. And like I said, I'm playing the dark box of my Arceus still, so that Moltres already has a home.
That's fair.
Yeah. The reason I said Palkia was it was unfortunate that it's trade locked is because a lot of people want to play that deck because it's basically just better Suicune.
That's fair.
And I like playing Suicune, but it's not my kind of deck. It was a little bit too slow for my play style. But Dialga, I like the Dialga a lot because it lets you take an extra turn with the V-Star. I've been saying that, I'm going to build it. I'm going to put it together. I want to play it. I don't think it's going to be good. But I played against it earlier while I was running around. Oh, that's a really good card, the Heavy Ball. I'll read it in a second. But I was playing against the Dialga deck, and I did the thing that my Arceus deck does where it takes a knockout on a V on turn 2. So I'm 2 prize cards up. He set back a turn because I killed his Dialga. And I still lost, and I felt like, I was doing everything as best as I could. So I don't think it's as bad as I initially thought. So Heavy Ball is good because it lets you look at your prize cards, and then you switch the Heavy Ball with the basic Pokemon you find there. So in the Reggie deck, where you only play 2 of each Reggie, that card is very important.
Hisuian Heavy Ball.
Yeah. It kills me that you put that extra N in there. There's only one N. Hisuian.
Look.
Sinnoh Temple is another card that is going to be pretty solid.
That Magnezone looks gorgeous.
It does look very good. It's upsetting that it's a stage 2, and we're losing rare candy. But people were gonna do that with the Dialga because that's the idea. But I don't think it's worth it.
Temple?
Temple of Sinnoh, it turns special energies into just colorless energies.
Oh.
So all of your fusion strike energies, just colorless energies.
That's
Which doesn't
massive.
affect Mew as much as you think it should, because the Mew's
That
copy.
completely shuts down the mellow.
That Jubilife is pretty. It shuts down the mellow edit, yes, but
Wait, can I read it?
the Jubilife. I'm sorry, I forget that you haven't seen all these cards because you haven't been playing with us. But Jubilife says you can discard your hand and draw 5 new cards on your turn. Ooh, another V-Star for Dialga. Hey,
Nice.
I'm definitely gonna be playing this deck after this if I've
Can I
already got
read
2 of
it?
the V-Stars. So its first attack, I thought was kind of bad because it's 40 plus 40 more for each energy attached to it. And then the V-Star ability or attack is 5 energies, does 220, and then you take another turn after this one. So you get 2 turns in a row. It's silly.
How do you feel about the origin form for Dialga?
I don't think it looks as goofy because it doesn't have that awkward set of arms that Palkia does.
I really like it.
Yeah. I still haven't beat Arceus, so seeing this set and the origin forms completely spoiled me.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the post-game stuff. So I didn't know that was a thing. And then I think Volo came out in this set too. And you always see Volo with the hat on. Have you done the post-game?
Oh, I have. I am so sorry.
Yeah, so I didn't know Volo was like... spoilers, by the way. Volo is not just Volo. He's like the avatar of Arceus or something like that, I'm assuming.
Not Arceus. Giratina.
But he looks like Arceus.
He does.
Switch card is another really good card. It's only good for basic Pokemon, so it's not as good as we initially thought. But switch your active basic Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do heal 30 damage from the Pokemon, you move to the bench. So
That's like, what's the name? Mallow and Lana?
Yeah, but that's a
But,
supporter. And
better.
Again, debatable because Maul and Lana could be any Pokemon.
That's fair.
If we had Switch Cart in like the GX days, Switch Cart would be broken. But we have it in a V-Star and VMAX era, so it's not as good. And if you're playing single prizers, which is a lot of basic Pokemon, your stuff's probably getting one shot anyway, so you're not super worried about it. Oh, look at that Obstagoon.
People in Expanded pushes up their anime glasses.
Yeah, well, Expanded is a whole different monster to begin with, so... There have been some really silly decks running around in Expanded. So the Reggie deck that I'm trying to put together for Standard.
Oh, it must be overpowered and Expanded. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that new Lucario. So it's funny they play Skyfield in it in Expanded, and then Skyfield gives you extra space on your bench, so you can play all the Reggies, which is supposed to take up the entirety of your bench. But because you play Skyfield, you have those extra 2 slots or 3 slots. And you can do stuff like put Mewtwo in there, so Mewtwo has a toolbox and can ramp 3 energies every turn.
That's busted.
It's funny. It's not the best deck in the world, but it is funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, cool, he's no longer has a bench. He can't, place like, I don't know, a boss guy or something.
What are you what are you
Like
saying?
there are certain Pokemon that have the same effect as Boss's Orders as an ability,
Okay.
and Pokemon have an ability that only activates when they enter the field, and they're like, oh, you can't do any of those, and then you play Skyfield.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's a thing, but we're talking about the Reggie deck
Oh yeah,
and how you just use Mewtwo to toolbox.
that's fair.
But so the big things I was looking for when I was opening this set, which I have probably another box. Okay, I think that's the 2 Reggie ices I need. Is of course the Reggies, and then the Dark Patch, and then the Radiant Greninjas. So I'm already happy with what I pulled, especially considering I pulled 2 of the V Stars as well, because I wasn't expecting to pull any of those.
So do you want to
Hey,
do you want me to talk about Arceus a little?
No, because I haven't beaten it. I was just talking about the stuff that spoiled. What if I was just upset that I got spoiled by the card game? Why would I want you to spoil more?
Oh,
The weird ear
no,
or
over.
the phalanx?
The phalanx looks gorgeous.
It does look very good. You know the unfortunate thing about that phalanx?
It's hot garbage.
Yes. So it does 20 damage for each of your Rapid Strike Pokemon in play with a full bench and itself. That is only 120 damage. Which isn't which
it could deal 200 damage.
it could do 240, which isn't even enough to one-shot an Arceus V-Star without the belt. Okay, so I pulled 1 of the Regidrago. I need 1, maybe 2 more of that Regidrago.
That was the last pack.
Oh, was that the last pack? That's upsetting. I did not realize that was the last pack already. I've got some Brilliant Stars. I've got a bunch of packs that I could clean up, but that's going to be the end for this video. And I've got a bunch of code cards that I need to put in. So I'll probably do that off camera and off stream so people don't snipe my stuff. Also,
Obviously.
I'm sure you guys have noticed we're not live streaming this one, but if you'd like to watch our live streams, which we do on occasion. I wouldn't say periodically. It's very random. It's basically, oh, a new set came out, or we won a tournament. Let's record a bunch of content. But follow us on twitch.tv/TypoHouseGames to catch us when we're live streaming. Follow us on Twitter. That's the best way to know when we're going live. And of course, if you're watching us here on YouTube, make sure you follow us here on YouTube if you happen to miss any of the live streams or, our YouTube exclusive content. But I've been Typo T-Rex.
I've been the Nerdy Pika.
And you've been watching. I was about to say twitch.tv/TypoHouseGames, but this is YouTube/TypoHouseGames.
How about the shameless plug?
Hey, listen, it's part of the script. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
You script?
Yes.